Hello everybody, we're going to do Cutcliffe 23, another winged fly, Primrose Silk, and it is a rabbit fur dubbing, and the rib is a yellow buttonhole twist, yellow silk. We're going to do a light silvery blue hackle, and you can see from the rachis to the bend is the length of one side. The wing is thrush. I don't have thrush. These are French partridge primaries. So I'm going to start the silk a little bit further back than normal to make room for the wing, and we'll tie in the rib here and carry it back to the bend, trying to carry it back underneath the hook. And now we're going to do rabbit fur. That's the dubbing. The thrush, best I can tell by looking at feather base and some of the other online sources, is kind of like a brownish brown olive color, maybe a little bit of a gray tone to it. And so, use a French partridge. It's kind of close, has that brown olive color. And I'm trying to do a little taper body. Rabbit fur is very easy to dub. It's great dubbing. And so we'll come to about an eye length shy of the eye. I'm going to twist, I twist up the buttonhole twist, and then I'm going to rib the fly with that. I'll remove that. Now the hackle is light silvery blue, and he specifically says 2 turns, so he doesn't want much of this. The woolly example in Paul Gaskell's book looked like it might be in front of the wing as well. Not really sure. Again, he doesn't give any description of how to tie the winged flies, so I'm winging it. Pun intended. So there's 2 turns right there, and I'm doubling it back like you would the regular hackle. Again, I don't know if that's how he did it. Looking at Francis, Wade, some of the other authors around the period, McClelland. There are a few options. There's match slips, there's folded wings. Order of operations is different depending on vice or in hand, upright, flat back, like more like we see winged flies later. Not really sure. So I've done it a couple of different ways in the past. You can go back and look at some of those videos to see the different options from the different books, but I'm going to do match slips here, or try to do match slips here, and see where we end up. And Cutcliffe wasn't a big fan of winged flies, but seems to have included them in the list for people that were uncomfortable with just hackled flies. So this is just sort of for the collection. I don't intend to fish this. Whoops, my thread broke, so the silk broke, so here's the silk is waxed, so I left this in just to show you that sometimes with the wax it's nice because it's holding the position, and I can kind of come in and recover. test things out. Sometimes you have one of those off tying days. Not sure why I pulled so hard, but I did. And trying to fix this up now. With a good pair of scissors, you can really get in there and get a lot of the stuff out. So I'm just trying to remove as much as possible around. And then you can scoop under the little fibers there and wrap up. Fix things up. A little bit of wax. Sometimes here at the whip finish, I think it happens this time as well, the thread does break, you know, due to friction in there, and that's fine because it's at the right spot. Yeah, see, it just broke. I'm checking the eye here. I'm going to use a cartery tool. This is a thread burner. You can get these at the craft stores. Like we have Michael's around here as one of them. I'm not sure what your store is called, Hobby Lobby or those kinds of places. It's an awesome tool. When you mess up a fly, it's great to just burn it right off too. But that can also remove little frayed things near the head of the fly there. And I continue to play with it. I'm not happy about that little weird bump. You see that bump there near the eye? So I did cut it off and redo it. And this is the more normal head fly. I did that off camera. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.